Hey everybody, it's Jason with Brett's Brick Builds. We've got a new kit for you tonight. It is the first build on this channel of this type of kit, and it is the Jurassic Park 30th anniversary, the Dilophosaurus Ambush. Comes with one minifigure, the wonderful Dennis Nedry. Guy was running the computers at the park, played by the incomparable Wayne Knight. And it comes with the Dilophosaurus dinosaur guy. It's got 211 pieces. And let's just go ahead and take a look at this build. I've never built one of the Jurassic Park ones before, so let's see how it goes. Go ahead and get the box opened up in our traditional, least destructive way possible. So we can save the box for storage. Well, this is also kit number 76958. I don't think I said that. There we go. Extra piece torn off there. Now let's see what we have. We have bag 2. We got bag 1. We have Dilophosaurus, kind of all in one piece there, except for his jaw, it looks like. We have a fair amount of decals here. Fair amount of decals for a smaller kit. We'll work our way through it. Not a big fan of the decals, but it'll work out. We will make sure the box is empty, which it is. Get it set down there just off camera. Go ahead and set bag 2 also just off camera over to the side for us. And we will go ahead and begin the build. There's no particular reason I picked this one up. I just thought it looked fun. It was also on sale where I bought it at, so that was also a bit of a factor purchase. Before I dump that out, let me move that over. A bit of box scrapings and debris there. Here. Fair amount of pieces here. Get that out of the way. Looks like the first thing we're doing here, I would imagine, is going to be putting our dinosaur and our minifigure together. So, got the lower jaw of the dinosaur here. This is an interesting feel. I know obviously you can't feel from watching, but the tail, very flexible on this, and then it goes into a much harder rubber / plastic. So kind of like I guess it's like a 2-part injection mold. I'm not real familiar with injection molding or how it works. Go on there. Jaw open. And we have. I'll go ahead and get the figure put together here. Nice little bonus with the guy, and I'll show you once I get him on our displayer. He can stand on here too, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe he's not made to stand. Oh, he has to stand straight on. Okay. So we have our Wayne Knight character, the actor playing Dennis Nedry, and then we got the what is it, the Dilophosaurus there. It's got the mouth open. Side, close his mouth if you want to, or keep it open. It's got a nice snap. The Dennis figure, he's got his ID tag. He's got the yellow hoodie, not a hoodie, rain slicker that he was wearing in the movie. And I'm referring to all this as if you've seen the movie. So there we see on the back, the hood is down. Doesn't have it up over his head. Pop the dinosaur off here real quick. And let me show you. You also have the option with the Dennis character or minifigure. You can have him displayed also with the poison that those kind of dinosaurs spit. So both options. I think right now we're going to keep it a little happier. Things haven't gone completely topsy-turvy for him. We'll leave him with just kind of sweaty and nervous. There we go. We'll keep him that way for the build. And we'll start on the Jeep. I remember, here's how old I won't tell you how old I am, but I'll tell you how old I am. I went and saw this on a date the first night it came out. And I mean to tell you, that theater was packed with people. I don't know if it was sold out, but it was full on full of people wanting to see those dinosaurs. Went with this, I won't say her name, went with a woman. She was in art school. She was a model. And also, as I found out over time, a nightmare. But that's a whole nother episode. Right now we're going to stick with a Lego build. But if it was 30 years ago and it's still sticking in my head like that, you folks can you either know exactly what I'm talking about or you don't. So let's see, we've got a Jurassic Park license plate decal going on. Decal number 7. Decal number 7 of Jeep number 12. There we go. For me, not that bad. Not that bad. We will remain quite happy about the color. I mean, the way that decal went on there so nicely for us. And that's going to go right on here. Jeep. Two of these guys going on. Again, mixing the Technic brick pieces and standard Lego bricks. Move that out of the way before it sticks to my arm or something. Although it's so cold here, there's little chance of that happening. Usually I turn the try to kick the heater off when I do recording, but I left it on. It's so cold here tonight, so you may hear the heat kick on in the background. If it does, I apologize, but it's just too cold not to have it on, so I beg your forgiveness. Spin this around and essentially do the same thing on the other side. Fine with me. Nice low flying aircraft there. I know visibility is also bad because not only is it freezing cloud, but it's incredibly foggy, so. The airport's still open, but they're coming in low, I guess, so they can see what they're doing. Alright, set that over to there. I remember when it came out. I remember the dinosaurs just, I mean, I guess it's a little dated now, but in my opinion, when that T-Rex first comes into camera there, standing on where it's after it's eaten that baited goat that they set up for him, that, like, seeing that whole scene for the first time was, I mean, incredible. The other ones afterward, I mean, I watched some of them, I just don't think they're... Here's the real question for you. If you're a grown-up and you're listening to this and you've watched the Jurassic Park movies, here's the question I have more than anything. And that is, who is the insurance company that keeps underwriting these parks? Because I don't know anywhere in the real world where a company would go, okay, hold on, we've gotten people eaten, we lost dinosaurs again and again and again, and some company keeps going, yeah, sure, we'll keep insuring that, please. I just don't see that happening. That's like one of them grown-up things you ask as you get older. You wonder, how is that going on? Oh, also, you should be checking out our videos or watching our channel. If there's any way you could throw us a like, comment, and subscribe, we'd really appreciate it. And I know if you watch YouTube, like every YouTube channel asks you for that, but the reason we ask is it helps the channel, and there's a whole thing with the algorithm, and It might seem like a little thing, but it's kind of a big thing for a lot of us, especially the younger channels trying to get going. So, if you would, if you could, we'd appreciate it. If you can't, then you can't. Have a lot of really colorful blocks and the internal on this thing. And I've read that that's because they use certain colors to keep your eyes attentive to what you're doing, to show you like this is really different, or to show you depth, or you know, that kind of perception with the build. And I also wonder sometimes if it's just like, you know, hey Joey, we've got about 10,000 extra 4x4 yellow plates. See if you can't work that into your build somewhere. But I digress. All right, we got the back seat pieces here. All those guys. Back seat, I'm assuming. There's the other one. Tannish interior. Okay. Oh, we've got the gear shift. That's good detail. So those Jeeps were back in the time, kids, when manual transmissions were still... Actually, a lot of times, here's another one for you. Might blow your mind. They were called standard transmissions too, because at a time period, it was like, if you wanted it automatic, that was an extra special thing. And I literally paid extra on the last truck I bought to have a manual. So the world has gone topsy-turvy in that way. Okay. So I got a couple of these, and they're going to get the Jurassic Park decal on them. So it's going to be decal number 2, yes. It's going to go on the brick here at the front of the brick. Quite nice. And then we'll do the same on the opposing side. This one I'm going to have to do like upside down so I can see how it's going. A little high to the top. Back. Try it again. A little more centered. Not perfect, but better. I'll allow it. Put that on. And, Jurassic Park logo on both sides now. One more of the sea green bricks there. These 90-degree guys. The only thing I was surprised about with this, I don't think this comes, or does it come with a... Well, it'll be a surprise. There's one thing I'm wondering if they have as far as a detail on this, but we'll find out when and if it comes up. I don't want to get ahead of myself wondering if and when and how and whatnot on some of these pieces. Let's see, next page. A couple of reds, the bright reds that they had on this. I got a cough, excuse me. There we go. Here's a funny story into my life, just to let you know what's going on. Was eating earlier today. It's like a little side bit with my chicken breast for dinner. Was grabbed a pickle. Was eating the pickle, and somehow when I was eating the pickle, managed to accidentally aspirate pickle juice. It was an unpleasant coughing fit that went on for, I'm not kidding, a good, I'd say 4-6 minutes solid. Just trying to get normal breath to occur again after pickle juice was down in my lungs. It was not pleasant. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it. Anyway, not that really mattered. That's how my evening was going. I said, Gotta lighten this evening up, make it a little better. Let's go do some Lego build. And here we are. Oh, that's cool. I just noticed. I've got two spare dinosaur jaws, so I've got another jaw for the dinosaur should I have anything go wrong. That's nice. It's nice having a spare part like that, especially when this is like basically all one piece. Got another kind of sub-assembly thing here for the side. Get our pieces pulled. I imagine this is one we're going to be doing on both sides, but I'll follow the instructions and go one at a time. There's a decal that needs to go on here, number 3. 3. Oh, that's nice. It's mud on the, what do you call it? The running board. Or the side step in the mud has a dinosaur footprint on it. Because if you remember in the movie, and oh, by the way, spoilers ahead. But also at the same time, it's now like a 30-year-old movie. If you haven't seen it, it's kind of on you that you missed out. But on the passenger side, after Dennis goes down and tries to get himself, pulled back out of where he's stuck, when he goes back up to the Jeep, there's a dinosaur, one of those, what are they called? Dilophosaurus? Dilophosaurus, yeah, one of the Dilophosaurus guys. So on the passenger side of the Jeep, there's a dinosaur footprint there from where it got in when he was out of the vehicle. And then on the other side, nice detail they have is the decal we're going to put on this side is his footprints in the mud on the running board, showing that where he got out of the Jeep. So nice little attention to detail there by the Lego engineers and designers. Here we go. Pop both of these on. There we are. Then we can put this on the passenger side, or driver's side, sorry. Driver's side in the States. It's going to be a pretty good sized Jeep. Not playing around on the size factor. Alright, got these I guess for side mirrors. Pop on there. Pop on there. Oh, we're already on bag number 2. Fair amount of extra pieces. I got 3 of these. That makes me think I missed a piece on a step. Let me move. Let me look back. Bear with me while I trace. Yeah, I did. These are supposed to go right here and here. I looked right past them. We're on track now. Spare pieces over to there. And on to bag number 2. Bag number 2 pulled over here. Oh, lots of detail pieces here. These parts dumped out over here. Bag out of the way, and on to more of our build. These tires, I'm going to lay these down. These keep trying to roll away on me. Just get those put up. There we are. Now we're ready to go. These guys on top of each other. Round 1x4 or round 2x4 plate. We have 2 guys going on under here, and then should be pre-printed. There it is, pre-printed grill piece. So unless decal I got to put on, I'm good with that. And then we have the, to me, the orange there, or amber. and then the clear white for that standard Jeep grill. I would imagine most of us are familiar with. 90-degree 2x2s. And here, push bar slash, what would you call it? I guess the winch bar. Clear lights going there and there. We have brown there. Black piece in the middle. And black bumper piece there. I have this. Okay, put that on. I got another decal here to put the front license plate. Asymmetrically mounted, which I'm a fan of. Stuff is off to one side or the other. I understand symmetry, but sometimes I like to see it broken. Just my own preference. And then this is going to pop on here. There we go. Front hood piece going on. Oh, I'm building awful low on the table. Sorry about that. Sometimes I need to remind myself camera angle compared to what's convenient for me, compared to what's best for the best of the shot. Okay, kind of the raised hood flank things going back there. I got the latch for the hood. Got the rear windows, not windows, the yeah, that is a window. Window piece on that side. We have the rear window itself in the middle. And then we're doing the same again for the driver's side with the window detail part of the build. And the heat did just kick on here, so if you're hearing a noise in the background, that's what it is. But as I spoke about and apologized before, it's just too cold and I'm not here by myself, so the other person also has a say in the amount of heat that is being transferred throughout the household, and tonight I would agree with them that it's necessary. Front windshield there. So now I got a roof. A roof is fairly easy. Through here. Super loud car goes down the street. Then we have the roof. We also have a bit of some pieces going on here. This was the super LED light bar thing. Oh, those are going behind there. Okay. I follow. Stud side up. This going in the center. There. That pressing on to there. Got our one wheel on, or actually all of our wheels and tires going together on this step. I'm just going to do them all on one here. Nice Jeepy looking tires too. Three. And we got 5 wheels and tires because they do have the rear, the spare mounted on the rear nice. One stud, that's going to go in the back. And the spare tire goes there. And then all of the tires, which side are we going outward with? There we go. I have to get the studs in all the tires. There it is. Couldn't see it for a second. Some hiding in plain sight. Pop all four of the wheels and tires on. A little interesting they had you put the studs into the tires before they put up, but usually they have you put them in the pieces itself, but not on this one, but just different, I guess. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's pop Dennis in here for his ill-fated trip to attempting to get to the East Dock. Mistakes were made. You have to say the magic word to get his computer fired up again. Now we got a bit of the building of the area where the dinosaur was hiding at on him. In all fairness, you know, he did threaten to run the dinosaur over, so I understand some of the, you know, the dinosaur just not having it. Not having it at all. I think he may have been in the right. I'll go so far as to say he may have been in the right. Flowers. Open up, we have the piece there, and then we've got a flower here and a flower here, which again, I'm sure the placement is not critical, like crazy critical, but I'm gonna go with that, and I'm gonna show you a detail on this because this is, to me, just an awesome amount of detail that they put in here. Get a displayer, so I don't have to put it on that because this is so small, but so awesome that they did this. There is the tiny Barbasol can. The shaving cream hidden cryo freezing dinosaur embryo taking, and it even has the standard top of the Barbasol shaving cream can. That's a nice detail. I really appreciate them doing that. Adding that in there, because they could have just made it a blue cylinder with nothing on it and you would have known, you know, blue cylinder with a white lid, and you know, you would have known what it was. But to me, that's just nice detail put on there. We've got, I believe it's a frog sitting here, or a white frog, or toad or something, I'm not sure, or if that's supposed to have been shaving cream. No, that's a toad. That's a toad or a frog. Or it's supposed to be the shaving cream that had come out of the shaving cream. I'm not positive. We'll go on here. Now we've got kind of the same plants here, just different color to, you know, show you're in the, you know, the add to the jungle variety. What's going on there? Now we have something else going on here. More Technic pieces mixed in here. Put that down. We have the locking stud. It's going to go here. That way. Put that on. And we have another pin piece here. Side stud, and then we have the round plate where there is going to be the, I may have just bumped the camera, sorry about that. If I did, sorry. If I didn't, I thought I did. So we'll put this here. All right, onto there. Have the sign for the dock. So we're going to go here. We're going to go here with this. kind of have the symbol for the dock, which is a ship next to the island here. So that decal goes on there. There. And then below it is the decal for the east dock, which is our last decal. This over here. And that snaps onto there. And then you have our extra pieces aside here. Get this up where you folks can take a look at it, because this is also equally nicely detailed. We have a sign for the dock, and this spins, as you remember in the movie. When we hit it, it spun. He lost direction to where the dock was at. And also the whole dock sign can just be knocked over and taken off. We've got our shaving cream can there, hidden amongst soon to be buried by mud. Just a nice bit of details to the whole build. It's a fun build. It's got a lot of detail, especially if you're a fan of the movie. I would recommend it highly. There's lots and lots of detail here. A lot of playability, I would say. And I think it's definitely worth buying. And that is kit number 76958. Dilophosaurus Ambush. Dilophosaurus Ambush near the east dock sign. Has one minifigure, and he has the two faces where you can have him with the poison spit on him or just normal. And he's got his Jeep. And we've got the one dinosaur. Dinosaur's playability is it can stand on pieces. You could mount something on it should you choose to. And he has a jaw that opens up, snaps open and closed. So, I don't know if I got that. Snaps open and closed. There we go. So, if you could go ahead, hit us with a like and subscribe, we'd appreciate it. We'll be back next week with another new kit build. I may even do a review video on this. I don't usually do it on these builds, but I might on this one just because there's so much detail to it. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Jason with Brett's Brick Builds, and we'll see you next time. Bye.